In years of life living with COVID-19 pandemic, it became certain that this was the darkest era of the current humankind. The unforeseen shutdowns of economic resources and social activities intercepted the life of many that paralyzed the whole communities. And for the past 3 years, COVID-19 became a global lesson that the world has learned. Pandemic unabatedly circulate across the Philippines and its communities. People descry to live amidst the famine in order to recurrent life.
So, ang panahon nga pandemic, nagkuan gud kami, nag-down good. Kami nga makakababayin-an, naghimo kamit pamaagi na lang nga makaka-sustain lagi hap kita na aton kuan panginahanglan kanan aton pamilya.
Notwithstanding the rapid effect of the global crisis hits every family, the habituated weekly savings of the self-help groups was resiliently endowed to embark livelihoods to cope up with the excruciating situation. The embarkments of livelihood were the coping mechanisms of most of the women's organizations or SHAGs to proliferate their income and sufficiently provide for their daily living. While the world is in the combat of the felt situation, the most vulnerable to be affected of this devastating echelon is the children. Eastern Samar, being situated in most of its towns in the coastal areas, lies the different context of the life of the child fishers. The trend of child fishers were unheeded causes to consequently escalate throughout the years. Money and labor exchange is the primary motivation of every child fisher, and excessive engagement to augment the insufficient income of the family. With the unremitting engagement of the children in the fishing activities, addiction effectuates out-of-school youths, child extortion, and child labor that massively exhibits the deprivation of child rights. Envisioning the potential jeopardization of the children's future, SIKAT Incorporated, in partnership with the Kindernotal Fee, an organization promoting child rights advocacy, conducted child rights orientation activities, capacity building, and skills training for the youths and child fishers.
Kami ang Child Fishing Youth Organization, bungtod chapter, usa nga organization na kundiin gikukomponerhan kabataan hanipon. Kundi ini nga kabataan in mayada papreho nga ambition. Nga ini nga ambition is makabulig, makaamot hin pagbabag-o haamon komunidad. Pinaagihan pagsuludhan sikat diri ha amon community. Ini kami nga kabataan na enlighten nga it child fishing activity is dire lahiya normal nga buruhaton. Iragin tutdo haamon in hiray nag orientation haamon nga inhiya is consider nga issue. Kay damo ang nava-violate ng mga rights han bata.
Having in the field for 3 years, SIKAT Incorporated effectively capacitated child fisher champions advocating child fisher issue and awareness, raising of child rights.
Pinaagihan, trainings, seminars, workshop, man orientation naging kandakan SIKAT, funded by KNH. Kami nagkamay-adahin enough knowledge and enough skills para makapagkandakin child-friendly activity. Ang ini nga fun-boat activity in may ada purpose nga pag-raise awareness ng pag-educate ang mga kabataan nga nag-i-engage in pagdadagat.
Apart from boat activity nga among gimbuhat, gin-engage luwat namon ang amon kalugaringon mag-participate sa mga climate change adaptation activities. Sugad ng mangrove nursery establishment, mangrove planting, and coastal cleanup drive. Kinatuod kami nga it mostly affected hini nga climate change amo ang mga kabataan. Ganit future dito sa nga bata ay nakadepende or nakabase sa mga activities sa ginubuhat nila.
Child fisher champions frontlines the advocacy through youth-led initiated activities, participating dialogue with the local bodies in exchange of a long-term safeguarding action through the drafting of the ordinance that will regulate child fishers.
Daghan nga mga activities nga amon nabuhat. Usaan amon gilook forward nga proud kami nga naging part kami as youth and child fishers champion representative. Han right shop han drafting of municipal ordinance para ma-regulate era fishing activities and makaghatag hin mas safer and better working environment pre, during, and post-fishing production.
The comment of the child fisher issue is not a single fight of the child fishers in the youth alone. Women in the community co-equally advocates the issue sequentially with the COVID-19 pandemic in a semblance of livelihood to sustain and provide not just immediate care but sufficiently enough wherewithal for their children. The last and most crucial is the learning inside the catastrophe of the pandemic. Preparedness will be the adapting capability to equip this new normal. The ability to marshal an early action will be the foundation to secure the future.